Morning, everyone. Just making a quick video because I want to document the entire process of packing everything up here in Vancouver, Canada, and then moving to Mexico. So I told a couple of friends I'm going to be doing this yesterday. I haven't revealed anything to my family, and I'm going to probably book the ticket in the next few days for the end of October 2020. And I don't really feel that nervous about it because I know in my heart I'm making the right decision. Life is short, and I don't care what kind of external circumstances really are affecting most people. I'm just going to go. I'm going to make the best of it. And I was able to make a living, make a pretty decent living in China for years and at a much younger age. And now I understand it's a different ballgame and that there's a lot of money in China. But the fact is, I then came here back to Canada and I made money again on my own as an entrepreneur. And the fact is, I have developed a solid belief in myself that I can go anywhere and I can make money. And especially in this situation, I'm going to be incentivized, motivated, and a little scared because I'm going to have to make money on the internet somehow through selling internet services like optimizing web pages for SEO, creating landing pages, building funnels, running ads on Facebook or Google, just writing copy, designing websites, all of that. All of these services are in demand, and it's kind of daunting for a lot of people who want to get into it because they feel like it's too much to learn. But the fact of the matter is, I have learned that you just have to break it all down piece by piece. Of course, it's going to be overwhelming when you see guys out there, or women, who claim that they're doing 10, 20, 30K, whatever, a month through offering their services or a combination of services and information products or whatever it is. But that's not who you should be comparing yourself to. Because what I've learned by making money and starting businesses in different locations and in different industries is that you don't need to have it all figured out when you start. You just have to get out there, start talking to the markets, and understand what kinds of problems they have. What can you give them that they want in their life, and what can you take away that they don't want in their life, right? Because those are the two ways that you help people in business, right? And so, for example, I don't want to make this too long. This year, I started my exterior service, home services company, right? And I didn't really know much about it. It's pretty straightforward. It's not rocket science, right? It's a combination of washing windows, pressure washing, concrete, doing house washes, doing roof moss treatments, and rain gutter cleaning. But I definitely didn't know everything when I started it. I watched a couple of videos, I had some private mentorship, but then going out and doing it, even after about, at this point, we're sitting at around 40 jobs, I still have a lot to learn, and I still need to figure out ways to become more efficient, to price my services higher, and effectively persuade the market that my services are worth what I claim them to be, and they are, because I'm probably one of the best out there. I'm extremely reliable and I do an amazing job, and I'm super sociable, which is quite uncharacteristic of most, I'd say some people in the blue collar professions. Anyways, it's the same thing. I started in this exterior services company by putting the word out and saying I can do this. And I wasn't looking to earn a ton of money out of the gate, right? I wasn't desperate for it. I had other means of income. And so combine this lack of desperation with a willingness to learn and serve and do a bang up job, and then you have a winning combination. It's the same thing applied to online. It's just the struggle with online business, I think, that some people don't acknowledge, is that you have so much freedom that most people just can't handle it. And, if you're sitting in front of a computer, and I'm going to admit this too, I just end up going on YouTube or looking at random crap sometimes when I should be focused and building a web page or writing some copy, whatever it is. So it's the same thing. Now, it's a little more difficult, I'd say, because you're competing in a global marketplace as opposed to a local one. But that still doesn't mean that you can't at least find some jobs to earn at least a couple of hundred, if not a few $1,000s a month, right? Because, and especially if you start really building up a solid reputation, and people in the market hear about you, and you you make it known that you deliver quality results, then it's gonna come. You do have to advertise, you do have to put yourself out there, but it's gonna come, right? Because a lot of people, A, they give up really quickly, and B, they do a crap job, right? And or C, they're very good at selling themselves and positioning themselves, but they still end up doing a very crap job. And it's not unheard of in this day and age that people feel ripped off when they get a service or even an information product. Excuse me. But that's a whole nother topic, because some of these people are penny pinchers, and they feel like by spending that money on this service or product, they were expecting that purchase to basically completely take care of the problem without actually putting work in, which is the name of the game, right? It's there's no such thing as a business out there that isn't going to require you to get in the trenches, and be okay with losing a bit of money, betting on this and that and trying to get some traction with it, right? I had to spend money to advertise for my cleaning business, and it definitely paid for itself many times over, because I got guidance and I was doing it right. But some people will spend a couple of $100s, get very little or nothing, and then they'll complain that it doesn't work, which is a loser mentality. Anyway, so that's today. I'm just planning out the things that I need to take care of before I leave. What I need to do, like, legally, what I need to sell, what I need to store away. And of course, I'm studying Spanish every day in anticipation of this. I can already speak well enough, but I'm not completely. I want to be as fluent as possible when I get there, right? I don't want to have to. Of course, I'm still going to learn new stuff when I get there, but again, you want to be as prepared as you possibly can, right? So that's how it is. I'm going to make it happen, and I know I'm going to succeed. And by succeed, I mean bare minimum within a month or two, I can earn at least $1,000 or $2,000 would be good, through selling internet services, and then living, maybe not in Mexico City, but somewhere in Mexico. I'll go around. I'll go to Guadalajara. I'll go to was it Morelia, Merida, maybe even Cancun. There are so many places. Very big country. So that's the day one update. I'm going to be sharing more stuff as this journey progresses for me. Right, I'm going to be sharing trip to the airport, all of this. So, buckle up, because this is going to be very interesting. And I hope it's going to help anyone out there who's contemplating a move, and a big change in their life. Because in these times, in fact, even before this, right, I wanted to move away, but especially in these times, I just can't stay here. I can't, especially Canada, I cannot stay in this country. This country, again, a topic for another video, but, and I heard this guy say this the other day, which I thought was brilliant. You have no responsibility, or there's no need to help build up a society, a country, or a world that hates you and that takes more than it gives. You have no responsibility to help build a society, a community, or a country, or a world that takes more from you than it gives you. And that is how I feel. So I'm dipping out. I'm not going to be the first. I am not the first, but this is a trend that's definitely going to be picking up in later years, because more, especially young guys, are just getting fed up. More of us are waking up. More of us are figuring out that this is a scam. This society is fucked, and I'm out. Peace.